A bunch of that crazy sinusy cold stuff going around here, that's for sure.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Sean.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good
How's it
evening.
going?
Pretty good. How about you guys?
Good, good.
All right. Well, just 1 second.
Hmm. Is there a way for me to pull a journal page out of the browser window that I'm currently using, Sean? Do you know?
Oh,
There is a pop-out module.
Oh, you have to have that as a module? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No, I'm not going to mess with it right now then.
Yeah, but that is a handy module. I think it's called pop-out exclamation point.
Okay, I'll check that one out.
That allows you to pop stuff out into its own window. Pretty much anything.
Okay, that would be cool.
Tom said he was going to be. Yeah, he did. There he is. Okay, in the chat.
I mean, what you can do, Harry, is you could just open up the journal entry and just minimize.
I'm just going to cut and paste it into a separate text file. Be fine.
Oh, I forgot my tea. I'll be right back.
Don't forget the tea. Actually sounds good.
Yeah, we've got some pretty good teas going on around here.
What you drinking? You drinking the herbal stuff, or you drinking more of the English stuff, or Chinese combo? What?
Herbal stuff, some different kinds of green teas. Not really into the English breakfast teas. I don't know what it is about those, but they're just not as I guess flavorful. Personally, I like the herbal teas.
Yeah, there's so many different styles of different stuff, man. All kinds of different green teas and lots of awesome herbal teas. Yeah, always a fan of the mint and the spearmint and peppermint and all that stuff. It's always nice. Let's see here. So is it still cold out your way, Alex, or has it moderated a little bit?
I mean, it keeps fluctuating back and forth. It's been pretty cold though these last few days. But then, this Wednesday it's going to be 62, Friday 69 degrees. But then on Sunday it's 33.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, it's same thing here. It's going from one crazy extreme to the other. Let me I'm gonna go grab a little glass of tea myself. You guys have inspired me. I'll be right back.
All right.
All right. So, Alex, are you playing any other role-playing stuff, or is it more you doing more board stuff?
So recently we've actually been looking into playing one-page rules.
Okay.
The wargaming, it's a war game that's designed to have a more simplified, a streamlined kind of flow throughout the game. The rule set is a lot more simplified than your standard Warhammer stuff, and since this is our first time getting into war games, we thought it would be a good way to go. And the cool thing about it is I have a really nice 3D printer, like a resin 3D printer, so I can print pretty high quality minis. So we can just print our armies, since it's a mini agnostic game. You don't need to go out and buy specific stuff like you would for Games Workshop. So we've been ramping up to explore some of that. I'm still printing up the armies and working on getting terrain made, but pretty soon we should have our first game going.
Interesting, man. Yeah, that'll be cool. How big? I mean, what's the surface area?
6 foot by 4 foot is your standard game.
Okay. Sweet. All right. Great.
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to let me know how that goes. Is it how many people can play at once? What's the?
So there's not really a max to it. I mean, you'll have to finagle it, but you can kind of create whatever scenarios you want. If you wanted to do 3 players, you could do it free for all. If you want to do 4, you could have a 2v2. You could set up as a siege thing, just have all the objectives on one side of the map and then 2v1 it, that kind of thing.
Cool.
I'll be playing.
And so do you have a
goblins.
genre that you're? Okay.
Fantasy.
High fantasy, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have an orc chieftain riding a giant vulture.
Yes.
Cool.
That sounds cool. What's the game? How long do the games last, or does it just depend?
2 to 3 hours, probably on average. I'm not sure, since we haven't actually sat down to play it. Mom and I just tried it on Tabletop Simulator last night, and it did not go terribly well. Just because Tabletop Simulator is very fiddly and kind of weird with its physics interactions, which makes it difficult for the minis to work on the terrain. But the rules seem pretty solid.
Cool. Interesting. Well, you'll have to give us your review.
Will do.
Once you all sit down and actually play a couple games with it.
Yeah, we've got a bunch of miniatures that we're printing and painting.
Yeah, that's what Alex was saying, which is cool that you can do that. Awesome.
Yeah, that's nice.
No more Rel Partha.
I know. Yes, we've come a long way.
Maybe sadly.
Yeah.
I attack.
Roll.
Hello.
Hey.
Roll to hit, Tom.
Okay.
The pregnant woman who's just walked out in front of you. Oh, no.
Oh.
Critical.
How you doing, Tom?
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot her in the shoulder to try to quiet her down.
Classic.
I
Just
do?
wing her in the shoulder there.
And I did 36 points or something? It's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rolled an 01.
Impale.
Critical success. Oh, it's horrible.
It's okay, we forgive you.
Yeah.
My heart was in the right place.
Yeah. All them witches.
I know, well, dude. I mean, really. What'd they expect?
Mistakes can be made.
So how was your Christmas, Tom?
I did, yes. Thank you. I did.
You did.
How about you?
I said, how was
You
your
did indeed have a Christmas.
I did good.
Nice.
It was good. It was good.
Good.
So, how about you?
It was pretty quiet here. I had the 2 boys home, and
Perfect.
I'm sad to say, or to admit that the highlight was probably watching Stranger Things.
That's great. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I think we did
And
that.
then New Year's was pretty quiet. So
Yeah, we watched Stranger Things on New Year's Day, the first. So that was part of the journey, watching all the shows that they dropped.
yeah, it was a lot of build-up.
It was.
Was it worth it? Did it pay off?
I think overall they're great. I love the first season. I think that was the best of all of it,
I agree.
just because of the mood and the setting and the 80s references and all that kind of stuff. I think they had a big build-up. They took it places where I didn't expect them to go in the last season, but I don't know. The ending just kind of seemed like it was an hurtling avalanche, and maybe that was the way it was supposed to be, but it felt to me like they just kind of ran out of time.
I think
the production.
Yeah.
So it's a little fast, and there was a little bit of like story of fact creation by just having characters state things and stuff that was a little strange. So
Agreed.
Wasn't as good.
Why are we talking about this now? Shouldn't we be trying to get out of this room? It's horrible. Oh.
All right. Anybody do anything exciting for New Year's?
Nothing.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
You had a bonfire.
That's the most exciting thing that probably happened right there.
Yeah.
Bonfire.
Yeah, that's something.
That does sound nice. That's what Mom did as well in Cape Coral. One of her grandkids was down. My sister's kids was down. They had a camper. They got a big family, and I guess they had bonfires just about every night. So when it wasn't too cold, my mom went and would hang out with them for a while.
Oh, cool.
So it was cool. Yeah.
That is cool, man.
Yeah, that's what we did. Like when it's cold, we'll have a bonfire. So fortunately, we were lucky. It was cold on the 30th, the 31st, and the 1st. Like we had a lot of fire. So
There's hardly anything better than a big fire like that, especially if it's cold outside. It's awesome.
Yeah, when you guys come and visit in March, I've got a big fire pit out in the back. We'll be hanging out there. Things.
Perfect.
Yeah, man.
Great. What should we do for accommodations, Sean? Should we arrange that for ourselves, or
Well, I've been thinking
you
about
can
that.
have everybody crash at your house, or
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the
what's
plan.
the plan? Do you have room for all of us?
We do. We've got room. I've got 2 inflatable queen-size mattresses and a spare twin bed. I think Kyle said he was going to bring his own mattress. If you guys have like any kind of like inflatable mattresses or camping style stuff like that you want to bring,
I'm bringing my camping mat and sleeping bag, and I'm gonna be like hostel style. I'm just gonna stay in that one giant room. You could line us up like 6 of us.
Mhm.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, we've got plenty of room.
Yeah, that sounds.
It's just bedding we're just kind of limited. I do have the 2 queen mattresses, a couple people, and a twin bed for another person, but other than that I'm not sure. But room-wise, we're set. We've got too much room here, actually. We've got room that we don't even use, more or less.
Okay.
I'll bring my own bedding, so don't worry about me. I'll bring my own, so that's -1.
Okay.
So
I'll look at the state of my camping gear. It's been packed away in the attic for a long time. I don't know.
I need to
It
do the
might
same.
be mouse infested or mold infested or something
I know
else
that-
terrible.
that is.
So who knows?
I need to take a look at my camping stuff too and see if I've got a decent roll, good
If I-
bag.
But yeah,
Wanna
I'll
spend the
shoot
weekend in it.
I'll shoot out a message to everyone, as we get closer here, and just let them know if you have any bedding that you can bring, especially like an inflatable mattress or something. That would be ideal.
All right. Well, staying at your place would be cool because that would keep the cost down. So
Yeah,
it'd be awesome.
yeah, we got plenty of room for everybody, man.
All-weather hammock in the backyard,
Yeah.
up in between the trees.
Yeah, I figured in March it could still be
It's going to be the worst thing.
fairly chilly
Yeah.
here. usually in
hammock,
March.
that's a good idea.
If you have a good sleeping bag.
Hammock near the fire.
I've got a real good sleeping bag. We do a lot of camping, so I got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, man, you could throw a big tent in the backyard, dude, right next to the fire.
Honestly, if it was the weather, if it didn't rain, I could use a hammock. I just would sleep in a hammock. Awesome.
There you go.
We didn't really camp out at anybody's house. I don't know, Lee, did we stay in a tent in the back of your
Yeah.
place a couple times?
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like we did.
We did. Yeah, it was
I'm
always.
gonna run around the woods behind your house,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
pretending to shoot each other,
Yes, training.
Yeah, commando training.
sneaking up on each other.
Yeah,
It
dude.
was awesome.
So fun.
Okay, so if you guys are ready to start, we'll jump back in. So where we left things off was you were at this Christmas dinner celebration at the Union Glacier camp in the canteen. It's pretty full. There's if you were to turn around from this view that you can see here, it's about that size again, the other direction. Lined to tables, I don't know, maybe 100 people in here, 125 or so. And you've been having a conversation with Dr. Lepsis. Sorry, my voice seems like it's kind of cracking. I'll do the best I can. And so one of the things that comes up during the conversation was Dr. Lepsis says that after Crevice opened up, he was able to find the entrance by exploring some of the ice caves around Lippert Peak, and he was able to find the entrance into this pyramid. And he tells you that he has gone in, and I mean, if you have questions about the inside of it or something like that, I mean, I guess you can address those things.
Doctor, you've seen the inside? Your message has never told me you actually entered the pyramid. What did you?
Yes, I thought this came up in the last session. Sorry if I'm being inconsistent, but yeah. So he says he's been able to go inside and see the different chambers, and he's like, it's an amazing store of artifacts down there that we need to collect and study.
How old are we talking?
And he says, well, that's what he told you. He sent off some things to be carbon dated, and
he didn't
believe the results.
What were the results?
Well, he's saying that
hundreds of thousands.
it's basically I'm trying to remember. So
I think it was hundreds
like
of thousands.
11,000.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yes,
think
maybe.
you said 10,000, 11,000, something like that.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
there were some things that were dated like 11,000, which would have been to the last ice age, and then there were things that seemed to be older than that. But again, he imagines there was some contamination of the samples or something that gave those results. He thinks the lab probably screwed up.
What have you seen inside? What have you cataloged? Do you write?
Well, I really just opened it up, but I did come across a text that is very similar in the language structure to Egyptian hieroglyphics. And it seems to be some apocryphal portions of the book of Emerging Forth into the Light. But I'm really just beginning.
Richards.
What's that?
I said apocryphal. That gets Richard's attention. What did he say? Apocryphal.
Yes, well, the Egyptian Book of the Dead has been something that's been found in more recent diggings that we've done, but this seems like a much older version of the text, and there are pieces that I've not seen before from the other samples that are well known. So new sections of the story. It's fascinating. I'm working on my translations at the moment, and while it's similar to Egyptian hieroglyphics, it's not exact.
Fascinating.
Anybody have Egyptian hieroglyphic skill? Would that be anthropology, Harry?
Yes, certainly.
Can I roll for that and see if I can ask him more pointed questions?
I don't think you need to roll. Just what do you want to ask?
What is the Egyptian writings? Can you tell me anything more about the Egyptian writings? I guess, since I have some familiarity with hieroglyphics.
Well, the exciting part of it is that it seems to be related to writings and artifacts that we found in Egypt, and so there are portions of the emerging forth into the light that are matches for versions of the Book of the Dead that we found in Egypt.
Yeah, so these
within
writings
this century.
They could be like precursors or like the original texts that the.
That's what I expect.
No.
I can't wait to show you the papyrus that it's written on that I found. When we get to the base camp.
Okay, I can't wait too.
He says, "Pardon me, gentlemen," and he gets up and walks over to the front of the room where there's people serving the food, and he engages in conversation with some of the people up there.
Do I know any of these people, Harry? Like through my work as an archaeologist,
No, I don't. Other than Dr. Lepsis, there's not anybody here that you're familiar with.
Really? Okay.
I mean, there's people here that are on Antarctic ski vacations. There's, lots of people's personal or private expeditions leave from here. They have ski treks from Union Glacier to the South Pole, where people take, a couple weeks and do an overland ski trip. So there's mostly people here on their own stuff that aren't necessarily in the field of archaeology. They're more just, outdoor sportsmen and extreme sports people and things like that. So the people that Dr. Lepsis is talking to is one of the staff in particular.
One of the staff, okay.
Who's one of the, she's obviously a cook, somebody who's working in the kitchen and serving the food. So there's other people around the room that are, engaged in the typical merrymaking that you find at a holiday party. Some of them challenging each other to drinking games, and especially, a group of Frenchmen and a group of Germans are going at each other with trying to, I guess they're playing some cards and encouraging each other to drink more than they should excessively and things like that. So there's a fair bit of rabble-rousing going on around the room at this point now that the main meal is finished.
Okay. The girl he's talking to, the staff, is she serving food?
Yes.
Serving food.
Yep.
She's serving.
She is.
Oh, I go up and get some food, and I see if I can overhear their conversation. I just hang low and smile. Hey guys, and wait to get food and see if I can hear anything.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a. I don't know. Is there a listen? Let's see what's on the character sheet. Yeah, there is. So go ahead and roll your listen.
Listen, 20. Oh, that's not good.
Never know.
It's not bad.
True. Go for like fast talk or something. I don't think I have that. All right, here we go. Boom! 69, baby.
He's just engaging her in typical small talk. You know that along with drink, Dr. Lepsis likes his women as well. So he seems to be pretty familiar with this person and kind of flirting.
Oh.
All right. And what weapons did we bring, guys?
Tooth and claw.
I want to use the time wisely, While these guys are getting drunk, it might be a good time to go find that dynamite we were thinking about getting.
Mm-hmm. I think Hugo Harry will engage with the Frenchman and practice his conversational French. Just small talk.
Okay.
Have some drinks.
Well, they're happy to
beer.
have you as part of the conversation.
Yeah, I'll do a little socializing.
Most of the people here are really friendly. And so go ahead and roll. Couldn't roll. What do you have?
French language, I would assume.
Oh, you mean like a social skill or some kind?
Do you have a French language skill?
Which character is this, Sean?
Hugo, the actor.
Okay.
He has charm. He's a very charming fellow. But really, he's just trying to, socialize. Just like, and fit in. Have some drinks.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah.
So they invite you to play they invite you to their poker game with them.
Okay, not my strong suit, but I'll join them.
Go ahead and roll your charm.
Have a little fun before the end of the world here. Roll what?
Go ahead and roll your charm.
Okay. Regular
Yeah, absolutely. And within a few minutes, they're like they've bought a round of drinks for your entire table.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how nice. I raise my glass to them. Salute.
Sean, if you want to try and so you can check your charm skill there. If you want to try your French,
you have XP gain
let's see
disabled.
how that goes. Okay.
You need to go into
hang
your
on one second.
Cthulhu menu there.
Yep.
They should automatically check when you make them.
French cigarettes.
Yeah, I've got the wrong. How do I change the game mode? There we go. Okay. Maybe now?
XP gain disabled, it's saying. Maybe it's still in development mode?
It was.
Okay.
So I turned that off.
There should be an XP gain button too that a toggle.
Yeah, so now that's on.
Okay, that worked.
Are you able to click it? Yeah, there you go. So you could try your French to see how good you're
that's kind of the purpose.
able to
this,
communicate with them.
practicing my French. I know some conversational French, but hey, regular success.
Oui, oui. Monsieur.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
And so that you didn't check that, Sean. It checked it automatically.
Yeah, that's the way it should work when you succeed in
Nice.
the role. Yeah.
Okay. And that's if you have the XP gain turned on. All right,
Correct.
cool.
Yep. I'll just regale them with some, tales of, my adventures.
They really like you.
Making.
Okay, so you're gonna engage with them in a conversation and play some cards, or just drink some drinks, or whatever?
All of the above. Yeah.
Anybody else gonna join this group?
You know what? I think I will.
What are these French people here for? Are they just for skiing, or I'll try to find out why they're here, and like that.
They're skydiving.
Oh.
So they're here for only a week. And the group that's mostly German people, they're planning to take an expedition to the South Pole.
Skydiving. That seems like something
So they're
that
gonna.
would interest me.
I go to the table where they're all speaking Latin.
Yeah.
You might be able to engage Lepsis in some Latin, but otherwise there's not a lot of Latin being
Small
spoken.
Latin. Okay, all right.
Hang on one second. So.
Yeah, I think Latin kind of went out of style, like somewhere around the Dark Ages or something.
I know.
All right, so if you're going to become part of their little group or their games that they've got going on and follow up with the drinking that's going on, then go ahead and roll your charisma. Roll against your charisma.
What, everybody?
And everybody who wants to engage in this.
Oh wait, we don't have
should do that.
charisma, Harry. That's the
wrong game, huh?
wrong game.
Okay.
Appearance? Charm, I guess.
Yeah, charm.
Yeah, I think the social skills we have are what? Charm,
Persuade.
fast talk. Well, fast talk's kind of like intimidate,
Psychoanalysis.
psychology.
Let's see. We're
I think that's all.
I'm gonna try and spot if anybody is cheating.
Okay. What skill do you propose to use for that? Spot hidden? Okay, go for it.
What are you?
Right.
What are you? The poker police?
I'm the fun police in general. All right.
Okay.
Fail.
It seems like everybody's playing fair, but there's a lot of back and forth, and there seems to be a lot of nationalistic pride between the two groups of people.
Right.
But they're not especially. I mean, unless I'm not sure where all of you are. You're not from. They're not all from the same country, I don't think, right? Is anybody from France or Germany?
I'm Joey Testaverde listens for Italian, and he starts, going yo and his Italian thing. He finds the
Tower of Babel moment.
He finds the
So Hugo was born and raised in Paris, but his father was American. His mother was French, but he was born and raised in Paris. I guess I'm probably have dual citizenship too. I would imagine. I'm French too.
So go ahead and roll Joey's luck, Tom.
Luck. Testaverde's lucky, man. He's a lucky guy. Hey, I'm Joey Testaverde.
We'll run into one of the Corleones.
But not lucky today. Hope my luck hasn't run out.
That kind of cuts to the chase a little bit. So go ahead, and if you're joining their celebrations and stuff, then go ahead and roll your Constitution, and let's see how inebriated you get over the course of the evening.
I'm not drinking. I'm not. I'll drink water. I am not drinking alcohol.
Richard is just people watching. I'm just watching the silliness ensue.
Yeah, I succeeded at the hold your liquor roll.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
Just barely.
I'll get dragged into a drinking competition. Let's see.
39.
Okay. So Levi winds up having a few too many, and he's not messy drunk, not throwing up drunk, but pretty happy. And we'll probably need somebody to walk him back to his tent.
The doctor got drunk.
One other thing that I want you to check for the evening. Go ahead and roll spot hidden.
Who, all of us?
Yeah, everybody can roll this.
Holy crap! I actually made it. Did not put any points in the spot hidden.
Just missed it.
Nice roll for Joey.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
His luck is good. So
Nice roll.
Joey Testaverde, man.
49, dude, right on the edge. Nice.
Okay, so who made it?
Dr. Yig, Joey, and Hugo.
Okay, so Dr. Yig, at one point during the party, you see that Dr. Lepsis has he's over by where the bar is, and he's gotten a drink, and he takes something out of his pocket. Looks like a vial or a little test tube or something. He cracks the lid off of it and pours a little powder into the drink.
Into his drink? Or all
Into
of
the
it?
drink that he got. No, he's just he ordered a drink.
Got it. Not like into the punch bowl. That's what I'm asking. Okay.
That's right.
He doses himself with something. That's what you're
Yes.
saying.
Okay.
So then,
Does he see me
Yeah.
notice?
I'm sorry?
Does he see me?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't see you noticing.
Okay.
Maybe he has a headache.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, I go up and ask him, dude, is that some kind of vitamin pack to help out, in this outfit?
Is that heroin?
I ask him, I directly, dude, what is that? What is that?
Oh, it's my vitamin mix that I take, you know? It's how I maintain my vigor as a 60-something-year-old man.
You're China White.
What brand is it? Can I see the bottle?
What brand is it?
He just laughs and, tries to move away from you.
See?
See?
It's something. He found it in the fucking in the pyramid, do
Yeah.
Not gonna let me see the description.
Would you dump something in your drink that you found in the pyramid?
Let's not
Oh my
jump to
God.
conclusions, Tom.
All right, back away.
He may just have
Laugh
an
and
old-fashioned
move on.
drug habit, but I guess
Yeah.
it could be mummy something he's snorting.
Yeah, so a few minutes later, and then somebody's made a big noise for winning a hand. I don't know, if you want to find out how lucky you are at poker, go ahead and roll your luck, and you can see if you're going to play the poker game with them. Hugo and I don't know that I have everybody's characters' names down yet.
Oh wow, nice.
It's Richard. Is that your character, Alex?
I'm Levi, Crown
No.
and Shield.
Levi.
Lee is Richard. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So Levi, Crown and Shield. Okay, great. So how did you do? I'm sorry. Let me go look.
Well,
We both succeeded.
I got a
difficulty.
I got a hard success, I think.
Well, yeah, that is hard.
Yeah. So Levi's up a couple $100
Woo!
with his luck. Hugo's won a hand or two, but not as much.
But money is no object really here. I'm just trying to have fun.
You never
Exactly.
know. We could use cold hard cash. Who knows? Maybe we'll need to buy a team of dogs or dog sledding dogs out in the middle of nowhere after our plane crashes, and we find somebody out there. I don't know. We got
might,
cash.
guys,
You got
gentlemen,
you got some extra cash.
I do.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, go ahead, Lee.
Keep playing. I'm sorry, guys. Keep playing. I have to go take care of something. I'll be right back. Keep.
Okay, no problem. So, Hugo, after this hand that Levi won, you notice that Dr. Lepsis has gone back over to talk to the cook who was there, who was talking to earlier, and he sets the drink down that he's carried over with him as he's talking to her, and then he picks up her drink. It's right next to where he set his down.
Oh fuck! Really?
And he takes a sip of that and goes on, having a casual conversation with
He's
him.
roofing her, man.
It's almost like he's kind of switching the drinks, right?
He is. He's roofing her. She's
What
gonna.
it looked like to you?
Yeah, this looks familiar to me. I think I've seen this kind of behavior before.
Did the powder look familiar, like from a doctor perspective? What I have, where was? Wait a minute. Did the
No,
drunk?
you didn't get a good enough look at it.
Okay. Just roofing
So
him?
all this is happening so fast that the two of you don't have time to communicate about, the two different things that you saw right now in the moment. But I mean,
Well,
so otherwise there's
my first opportunity,
dealing
I would
and-
probably let Tom's character, Dr. Yig, know what I saw at some point.
okay.
And I say, hey, I saw him put something in that drink. It was interesting. He was talking about some kind of vitamin powder.
Well, see, now this is making sense because I think that he's switching the drink with. He's rather flirtatious for an elderly gentleman, doesn't he?
Do you think he's trying to get lucky, or he's trying to, change her soul and
Well,
create
I don't.
minions?
Oh,
Being half drunk, that kind of goes past over Hugo's head. But
How goes the cards, my friends? Says Dr. Lepsis when he returns to your table.
well, so far so good.
Oh,
good,
congratulations,
Doctor.
Levi, as he looks at the stack of bills in front of you.
Yeah, I've always been pretty good at cards.
Belch.
I walk over to the cook or to the lady where that drink is, and I find an opportunity to trip and go oops. And
Yeah, so she's already picked up the glass and then moved to the kitchen.
Fuck.
So is he trying to drug her? Is that what's happening here, Tom? Or
Well, the fact
Dr.
that she
Yig?
took off with it. Yeah, it looked like he was drugging her. I wanted to be silly and drunk and knock it out of her hand, but apparently.
What is he? What do we have? Some date rape stuff going on here? What's going on?
I don't know what's
either
going on.
either that, or he's trying to convert her into the, never lost the top,
Well, let's not rock the boat here too much.
Could be one, could be the other. You never know.
But he definitely put some powder in that drink.
Yeah.
So what do I know, Harry? How do I know this guy? How well do I know him? I've worked with him in the past. I mean,
You've worked with him in the past. Yep, you spent a fair amount of time at various archaeological digs with him, so you know him pretty well as a colleague.
is he a partier, or is this something he would do? Roofie, like he's always hooking up with women and shit. I mean, is that a character trait of him?
It's not something that you would necessarily expect, but I don't know.
I've never known of him to brag about all the women that he's done. I've never known that.
No, but he certainly doesn't shy away from the students from the university, the female students from the university who join the various archaeological digs that you've done.
See, Lee, we're already seeing moral ambiguity from our expedition leader. It's not bode well. Although Hugo, personally, he probably wouldn't think too much of it. He would probably think, well, it's really kind of none of my business, and I'm just a tag along in this whole thing, and Hugo doesn't want to rock the boat. But, I mean, at the very least, he will let Dr. Yig know what he saw. Not going to speculate too much, though. He'll let Dr. Yig do that.
What does Joey Testaverde think?
Pretty sketchy.
So about 5 or 10 minutes later, you notice that the lady who's the cook walks out of the kitchen, and she walks down the aisle. Here you can see to the front door of the cantina. And she talks to the camp boss who's standing there in the back, and then walks out the door. And he kind of nods. You see him nod as the conversation, and she leaves.
I go outside and walk around if I can see where she's going.
Okay. The wind has picked up dramatically from where it was before. So it's like gusting to 35, 40 miles an hour right now.
I immediately go back inside and make contact with everybody and motion for them to come outside.
Okay.
there's a lot of noise going on in the room.
I just stare at them until they until they see me looking at them.
Whose attention are you trying to engage out of the 100 or so people in the canteen right now?
Oh, our party, just our party.
Okay.
Like I'll look at Joey, I'll look at Hank, I'll look at Hugo, and as people start leaving or catching on, hopefully the rest of you guys would see that and follow. I would notice if Harry left the room, I'd be like, oh, where's he going? That's what I'm trying to
You mean Dr. Lepsis? Is that who you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about Yig. Dr. Yig is like showing them, because I want to show them that the storm is picking up. I want them to see this and prepare themselves.
Okay. Well, like I said, that follows when you got off the plane, they told you that, there's a storm coming in later today. The sun's up 24 hours, so, it's not like there's evening time or whatever. But after dinner, the storm's expected to come in, and they're basically telling you that it's probably going to be best if it's not going to be safe to be outside wandering around this evening. So the storm was definitely starting to pick up, and after a while, the camp commissar, who's standing in the back of the room there, announces to everybody that the cantina will be closing in about 10 or 15 minutes, and finish up your drinks, and then if you all could head off to your cabins for this evening. Tomorrow the weather's supposed to be really nice, and we'll look forward to another great day at Union Glacier.
All right.
Time to hunker
I thank
down.
him. I thank him for his hospitality. Thank you for your hospitality. Very nice. This party,
So we leave the canteen.
drinks and food.
Hey, we're gonna hunker down our tent.
Excellent.
You guys ready?
Yeah, I will bid the Frenchman adieu.
And we're
All right, so very good. So then with some help for Levi to get to his tent, you guys, let's see. When you go outside, delete this. Yeah, so when you go outside, if you look to the right of the screen, you might just scroll a little bit. You can see that the storm has picked up a bit. It's snowing. The wind's definitely stronger than it was before. And there's a really strong glow in the sky to the south over the mountains that you can see in that direction.
of the direction of the pyramids.
Well, Harry, you can shift ping. Remember to drag us over there.
Shift ping?
Yeah, shift and hold left click, and it'll drag the screen out over there. There you go.
That's where the pyramids are.
So, yeah, Mount Lippert is to the south, more or less, from where you guys are. And one of the other people says, "Oh, it's the Aurora, Australia. How beautiful. The
Quite.
Southern Lights."
Oh, cool.
Yay.
Impressive.
But it's a really dynamic display and very colorful, purple and green flashing across the sky, waves of plasma in the sky glowing and moving. So
Wow.
it definitely captures your attention.
Let's get to our tents. It's too cold.
So is there anything else you want to do? Tom, you were suggesting about bringing everyone. I mean, Dr. Lepsis it's with you as well. There's other people, along the way. The tents for all the guests are in this area closest to us here in the view. Let's see, right there. The cantina is right here. So you got to walk 100 yards, 200 yards, depending upon where your tent is in that field of the guest tents.
They want to hunker
Did you
down.
want to try and have a conversation or talk to people or something, or is everybody just heading for their tents?
No, I think it was letting them know that the storm was coming, but the guy told us that, and so I guess they want us to hunker down in the tents. Really?
Is it how many people per tent?
I think you said 2, right? Or
Two.
so-
Yeah, it'd be 1 or 2.
All right. So yeah.
Up to you.
Who's sleeping alone?
If you wanna-
One of us-
All right. So yeah. So I make sure Levi gets to our tent safely.
Wonderful. I want so much money.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. I saw you beating those French guys' asses. That was great.
Yeah, they weren't
Richard's
too
just
happy about
encouraging
that.
him. Yeah.
Who's sleeping in the tent with Levi?
I think Richard and
sleeping?
Levi will be together. I mean,
Yeah.
Levi is
Yeah.
Richard's doctor after all.
Yeah.
Um,
Exactly.
And then I guess
Okay.
Tom, it'd be you and Joey, right?
Yeah, Joey, man. Joey, come on, dude. Hope you're having fun. Woo!
And
Joey
then,
said, "Joey,
and then I guess it'll
great."
be Hugo and Solus,
Well-
Kyle's character.
Miles, yeah.
Okay. We got 2 Richards in the story. I'll try and keep them straight. Okay. So the doctor wishes you all good night, and the other people that were in the cantina with you, they all make their way to their tents.
Did we notice where the girl went? Where her tent is? Do we know?
Here's the inside of your tent. The girl. So if I go,
Probably
I'm
not.
sorry. Let me go back to here. So I mentioned
not.
that the guest tents are in this section, and all the staff tents are up here.
Over there. Yeah. So she's
the
somewhere
west.
over there.
Or
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, that'd be to the east, actually.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay. She's somewhere over there. And
Yep.
where's the doctor? Where's Dr. Lepsis's tent? Where is he near us?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I
This
thought we
one-
had these 4 tents.
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I mean,
Okay.
I'll say that one.
Okay. Cool.
I thought we had these
Alright.
4 tents right here.
Okay, so are you pulling the blinds and going to anything that you're trying to accomplish before the end of your day? You're pretty physically exhausted. You've had a 4.5-hour flight from Punta Arenas this morning, and then getting yourself a small tour of the camp, or at least the public areas of the camp, and then the party in the cantina. So I'd say at this point, you're probably pretty tired. Is there something that you want to do before you go to sleep?
I think Hugo will probably just make some notes in his journal about how excited he is about going to this pyramid thing. Talk a little bit about, meeting the Frenchman and stuff like that. And he'll probably spend a little time reading one of his scripts before he crashes out. He's got several movie scripts with him he's got to read. Do that before he sleeps.
Anybody else?
Richard will probably grab a couple cigarettes real quick outside before he hits the hay.
I think I'm passed out.
Yeah, I make sure he's in the bed and okay, everything. He's got a drink and right there in his bed, he's okay. And then I'll step outside the tent really quick and smoke a couple jetons and just kind of.
Yeah, you'll need a good lighter in this wind.
Okay.
Dr. Yig is going to try to brush up on his ancient Egyptian hieroglyphics 101 class.
Watch a YouTube tutorial.
Anything, yeah. And make notes. Joey Testaverde, he goes to bed. He's out.
I imagine Dr. Yig would be super excited about this.
Oh, Dr. Yig is.
Like-
That's why he's brushing up on his Egyptian. I can't wait to read this stuff.
Or just to even see these papyrus scrolls he's talking about.
Yeah.
Egyptian hieroglyphs for dummies.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, Jane, run.
I see this pyramid. See the structure.
Okay, so let me go back here, and then yeah. So who has the highest power out of the group?
Not I.
Not
Dr.
me.
Yeags is 70.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Dr.
maybe
Yig.
him.
Guess it is him.
Joey.
Silvus is 60. Joey's is 50.
Okay.
Yep.
Dr. Yig's got the power. The most sane of us all
Exactly.
so far.
That's a scary thought. Yeah.
That
How
is
long
scary.
will that
Okay,
last?
and then who's on the other end? So
Oh shit.
60.
Had to ask.
Hugo's 45,
Yes.
Richard's 45.
and Richard
too.
is a 45. Okay, all right, very good. So Richard and Hugo, go ahead and roll your power.
I had to sacrifice power for appearance.
I think it makes sense for your character.
Wow. Yeah. Dude,
What do they roll?
power.
Oh.
Richard
Roll power?
succeeds with a hard success. Hugo fails.
Then
He's just having the lowest of us roll, Tom. You have the highest. You don't have to roll.
oh, well, that's good. Obviously, because I got a 7.
Yeah, Hugo failed, Harry.
Yeah, don't waste those critical successes, Tom.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. Ugh.
Wasting the energy.
Yeah, wasting the good mojo. Yeah.
No, bring the mojo back.
All right, power failures.
And so it begins.
So it's the wind's blowing pretty hard outside, whistling, and you have to draw the windows, have blinds that you can close to darken your cabins. Otherwise, it's still going to be daylight out and probably hard to sleep. So eventually, you drift off to sleep, and Hugo, while you're dreaming, you have a dream where there's this snow scene that you can see here on the screen now. Hopefully everybody can see this. Do you see the rocks in the snow scene? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
I'm laughing because I don't know if I've got it right, but we'll
It
see
looks
how
really
it comes
good,
off.
actually,
It looks cool.
What's the
Imposing.
lighting? Okay, all right, I do have the lighting set. All right.
Yeah, there's like mist and snow kind of flying everywhere.
All right, great. And it's a little bit different on my, okay.
I can see some of the
So-
light too, I think.
Yeah, there is the light. Oh, that's cool. What a cool effect.
So Sean, while Hugo's sleeping, he has this vision. He sees, I guess it's all the talk of pyramids and Egyptian things. You see this vision, it looks like a mummy. And then the head turns to you. Oop. Wrong one. Let's see if I can get the right one. There we go. The head turns to you, Sean, or Hugo, and you see an open eye. Can you see the picture of the
Yes.
Oh,
bandaged person looking out there? All right, so this is working the way I hoped it. At least I think it is. And you hear a voice, and this person, it sounds like it's coming from the person who's looking at you.
What does it say?
And they say, and you hear them asking, who are you? Are you a god?
Okay, you all saw Ghostbusters, right? Okay. If somebody asks if you're a god, you say yes.
Well, can I control what I say in my dream? I guess. Should I ask?
Sure.
Well, I think I would say.
You're fairly awake. You see this snowy plain. Looks like you're walking through it, and then this vision comes to you. These things, it's all, stream of consciousness. So
yeah,
these images come to you.
Well, it says, "Are you a god?" I say, "I'm an actor."
Having seen Ghostbusters, of course.
Having not seen Ghostbusters.
An actor.
Yeah. Well, you have to understand, though, too, Hugo was raised, his mother taught him, morals and etiquette and stuff. He's not really a lying type, and I think it was just kind of, he would just blurt out his honest answer. If it asked him, "Are you a god?" he would say, "No, I'm an actor."
Hey, a god.
Are you a god? I say.
Oop. Keep on clicking on the wrong one. Good. Now with her face fully exposed,
Oh, so it's a
she
female.
says to you,
This changes things.
"Yes, I am Queen Nightcris.
You're a queen?
I need your assistance. You will help me."
Hugo, without hesitation, just says, "Okay."
Fuck that. Oh, Hugo.
Remember, Tom, I'm in sort of a dream state here.
I know.
I will call for you.
Looking like that.
Got some pretty cool eyes.
Are you going to change into something?
This figure kind of, like, the wind just blows it away and it evaporates. And then you're left with the snowy scene and the wind. And you wake up and you realize that the sound that you were hearing in the dream is kind of the sound that you're hearing from outside.
All right, I just sort of take a moment of introspection here and just try to remember what I just dreamed.
It was very vivid, and you feel kind of like you wake up, you're in a sweat, you're hyperventilating, your heart's beating fast. It was very invigorating.
Yeah, there was the moment in the dream I realized that she was a woman, that she was a queen. It kind of disarmed me for a moment. And, I'll have to tell the fellas about this. That was a weird dream. She was pretty good looking for a mummy, though. No, get a hold of yourself, Hugo. I'll unfurl the blind in my window and I'll look outside. Just storming out there.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Set.
It's pretty brutal at this point. Outside, there's so much precipitation and it's freezing rain and snow that's blowing. So it's pretty much a whiteout.
I'm going to pull out my
It's
tablet.
going to be a little bit dimmer because of, the storm clouds are blotting out the sun and things like that. So it's not blindingly bright, but there's enough light that it's pretty much near whiteout conditions.
I see. I check my internet connection. Do we even have an internet connection out here? I think we talked about this, but I can't remember.
So you can use a satellite phone,
Yeah.
but in conditions like this, it'd probably be pretty sketchy as to whether it would work.
Yeah, I try it intending to like Google Queen Nitrous or something, you know, whatever she told me. I'll try to figure out how to spell it or whatever, but then it's like, oh, this internet connection sucks. Try it tomorrow.
Okay, everybody go ahead and give me a Constitution roll. Sounds like you're sleeping.
2.
What's the roll?
Constitution.
Succeed.
Oh dear.
So who failed it? Levi?
I sure did.
And
It looks
Richard.
like-
And Richard. Yeah. and
Okay.
Richard.
So the two of you wake up at some point in the night. I don't know if it's because of the light, pollution through the blinds of the tent or whatever, but you happen to wake up and you hear the sound, the rumble of an engine starting up. So some kind of large machinery. I mean, you know, there's what sort of equipment is at the camp here, more or less, from that you've had. Sounds like, you know, some kind of a large diesel engine. And then you hear that you can tell that it's moving, and the sounds like it's getting fainter and fainter, and eventually
Are we up at this,
is
are we up
quiet.
at the same time, I imagine? I imagine we're up at the same time, Levi and I, since we
I would think so.
Well, unless you're in the same tent, you wouldn't know.
I think
We
they
are in the
they
same tent as each
actually.
other.
Okay, well then,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I say
then you are.
I say who the hell is up at outside starting a vehicle and driving away in this shit?
Whoa.
It's,
Wow.
Crazy.
Oh, that's a good point.
what the
Dude,
hell?
I go Cape Fear style, and I like hide underneath the tractor and like, you know, follow them. That's a
Well,
joke.
Dr. Ye can do that in his dreams if he can.
Right.
will his dreams.
Exactly. Yep.
Richard is
Exactly.
just stunned. He's just stunned anybody would be out in this stuff, let alone starting some kind of vehicle. And surely if we heard it, other people heard it. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, if it's something that shouldn't be going on, surely other people here in the camp heard it, right? Because we heard it.
Right.
I'm just kind of talking out loud. I'm just like, what the,
Mhm.
what the hell, man? This is crazy. I'll try to roll up one of the, you know, the windows and look out. I know
Yeah, it's
probably
just a
futile.
white
Yeah.
mass. You can make out the tent across the way. I think you were in one of the first couple rows, right?
Yeah.
If I remember right. So, you know, on one side you can see the neighboring tent, and not much further than that. And on the other side, you know, make out. If you look really hard, you can kind of make out where the canteen is and the other things that are on the northern side of the camp.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going outside to tell
So eventually the sound fades away and
we go back.
you
to
guys
sleep.
get back to sleep,
Yep.
and then your alarm clocks go off, and it's, I don't know, when do you want to wake up? 6, 7, 8?
Hey, the
7,
early bird gets the
7:30.
worm.
7.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll get out right away and head to the pyramid.
All right, so you guys wake up in the morning, and
Actually, Harry,
You
I
know
think
that-
that Hugo would like, you know, wake up. He's probably still tired, but he just can't get back to sleep thinking about this dream that he had last night. So he just winds up just getting up like really early, even before the alarm goes off. And he's dressed, checking his internet connection. Still no connection.
Writing in his journal.
Yeah.
okay. So they told you yesterday that one of the camp workers, specifically, let's see, what's his name? Jan Sather would be doing some
Training.
Arctic survival training and crevice rescue training, and sort of just outdoor stuff that's going on this morning. And otherwise, there's breakfast in the canteen. So if there's anything you guys want to just continue on with the story. So it comes to about breakfast time, and you guys start to head over to the canteen.
Yeah.
And
Breakfast.
you got about an hour to go before Jan's training class.
Harry, on this scene, you have our vision turned off again. Like
Okay, thanks for letting me know.
Yeah,
I really
we can't see
appreciate
it
that.
unless we have tokens that have vision on it, basically.
Yeah, I tried to turn that off on as many of them as I could, but I probably missed a few.
On the way
Okay.
over, on the way over to breakfast.
Doing
Yeah, on the
last
way
night.
over, I'll lean over to the Doc Levi. I'll say, "Hey, Dr. Cronshield, I had this dream last night. Remember when I was, yesterday, when I mentioned to Dr. Yeg about pyramids and mummies? I had this dream about this mummy woman. Kind of freaked me out. She asked me if I was a god, and then I'm like interrupted by something, and I don't get to say anything else. But I'm trying to share with at least Dr. Cronshield on the walk over.
Quite a dream.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 7 of you. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like. Okay. So the 7 of you get to the cantina. You don't all necessarily arrive together, but eventually you make it over there.
There's 6 of us.
You don't find
actually,
Dr. 6? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, because Hank isn't part of the group
Hank's my backup character
at the moment.
kinda,
Right. Okay, got it. Thank you. So, so you get to you can see that there's only one person inside. It's like somebody else. He's looking around, like waiting. You guys haven't been here at the camp yet, but it clearly states on the schedule that they gave you that breakfast being served at the moment. And in fact, there's breakfast shifts because there's at least 2 groups of people that need to use the cantina to have everybody get to eat. And things are pretty quiet. You don't hear any noise from the kitchen in the back.
Has the weather cleared this morning?
Is the Commandant around?
Oh yeah, Martinez.
Yeah, is the where is he? I want to ask him what the hell's going on.
Yeah, so
Is there any camp?
Maximo
employees
Gonzalez
around? Are there
Martinez.
any-
Yes, so he steps out from behind the kitchen area and comes forward into the. Actually, no. All right, so he'll open the door, and I don't know if you guys are inside the cantina. I guess you are. He comes behind you and says, "Oh, sorry, gentlemen, we have a little bit of a delay this morning, and we'll have breakfast ready as soon as possible." And he.
I say, Mr. Martinez, quick question. Last night while I was sleeping, we were woken up, and I kind of try to remember the time. It sounded like some sort of diesel engine. Was there something going on last night?
So he looks confused at you.
Did you hear that? Did you hear? Yeah, and I looked to.
He says, "Well, there's a lot of people on the.
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot of people at the Union Glacier camp, so."
Yeah, okay. It just seemed odd.
Might have been somebody working.
It just seemed odd because the weather was so intense. I just couldn't imagine someone attempting to.
It was one hell of a storm.
It was. All right.
What's the camp look like? Is it like buried in snow?
Well, it's set up to be maintained for the weather, so there's definitely snow drifts around, things like that. There are already people staff out working on. They keep the area around the guest tents, especially groomed really well, so that people can walk and move. So they're already working on that. They haul these big groomers behind a snowcat, and maybe that might have been one of the things that woke you up this morning, was the sound of them working around your tent area.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, the wind has died down and the sun is shining bright.
Excellent.
Although
Should be a
there's
good day,
still
then.
a lot of electric glow in the sky to the south.
The tracks of
Interesting.
the go to the south.
So you see the camp commissar, Maximo. He comes out of the kitchen. He's looking very distressed, and he rushes out of the cantina in a hurry and says, "A few minutes, folks. There's more and more people now lined up outside. It's like, we'll be able to serve breakfast in just a few minutes." And he runs off toward the staff tents.
Something ain't right.
Is something happening? Asked Hugo just in general, like that guys around. Something happening? Did I miss something?
I think so. Something doesn't.
And so from your group, you just see the six of you.
Something seems amiss.
Is there a way to
Richard
talk to the
says.
commandant before he runs off, or he just goes the other direction? I don't get.
I mean, you can try and yell at him if you want. He's hoofing it across to where the staff tents are, which is, a couple 100 yards away.
I do a light jog his way and say, "Commandant, I can help if necessary. You need help in the kitchen?"
He says, "Can you cook?
Sure.
Can you cook, senor?"
Dr. Yeek lies and says, "Sure."
Sure. Everybody gets scrambled eggs.
He says, "No, I'll have it taken care of in just a few minutes." And so if you're jogging with him, he goes off to one of the staff tents and, bangs on the door. Somebody comes out, they're kind of groggy. He's like, "Maria's missing. I need the kitchen manned immediately."
Maria is missing. Dun, 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 dun.
And then he runs off to another tent. Bang, 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 bang. "I need you in the kitchen."
All right, I go back and report to the guys, "Hey man, Maria's missing. That's that chick who got roofied last night."
You mean the one that Lepsis was flirting with last night? She's missing?
Yeah, is
Where's
Dr.
Lucas?
Langsing? Where's Dr. Langsing, the guy that I know? Where is he? Do I see him?
Richard Lepsis. Yeah, he's not here in the cantina.
Oh, fuck, man. He and her took off.
He's taking
man.
he's taking his new bride to the temple.
He did. See, he did.
Oh, God.
Well, didn't roofie her. He did crush her soul and change it into a neurological.
Or maybe she's just buried somewhere in the ice.
Tom, you've been playing this game too long.
He's part of the sacrifice. Oh my God. Okay. Awful.
I mean, it is troubling. I mean, since people in the party do know, they did see this guy do that.
I asked the commandant.
Now she's missing.
I asked the commandant about, hey, what about the Dr. Langsing? And we heard a truck leave last night.
He comes back with his two staff people. He looks like he's in a rush. He's like, "Yes, we got it handled. I'll check into it." And the two people, he and the other two people, rush back into the kitchen, and he's yelling instructions at them in Spanish.
Arriba.
All right, so he's all about this.
Yes, more or less. Hurry, get our guests some food.
Damn.
Everybody gets a bowl of snow
No one crackers.
and some ice. Yes, with some saltines.
So you would have expected Dr. Lepsis to join you at this point.
Yes, we
Yeah,
would.
but he's not here.
He's not here, huh?
No.
He's not here in the canteen.
And
Maybe
neither
we
is
should
Mary.
have to.
Do I know where his
Maybe after
tent
we
is? Do I know where his
maybe
tent
after
is?
we
I know where his tent-
after we eat, we should go check his tent. Yeah.
Can you try to
I don't
call him,
even-
Dr. Yeg?
I don't. Yeah, absolutely.
Paging Dr. Lepsis.
I go to his tent. I try to call him. But we have.
Well, I don't know how you would call him necessarily, but if you go to his tent, there's no answer if you knock at the door of his tent.
We share D360 on our phones, and I see where he's located.
The closest cell tower is in Punta Arenas,
Yes.
800 miles away.
Yeah, a different guy.
Shit.
Your signal is not. You don't have too many bars.
I bang on the door and say, "Doctor, are you in there?" You know, it's Dr. Yeg, and I open the door and I look in.
Yeah, the tent's abandoned. There's nobody in there.
No ancient scrolls left behind or anything.
When you say
Not that you can see. I mean, you could search the tent too, but
when you say abandoned, you mean like there's nothing in there? Like he took all his stuff is gone? That kind of abandoned?
yes,
Equipment.
his personal effects are gone.
I do
Wow.
search it. I definitely search it. I spot hidden it.
Yeah, so
I'll
it looks
join
like,
that
I mean,
search.
other than the
Just don't make it. I don't see nothing.
Well, Tom, you can't just roll
Yeah, it
without
looks
GM
like-
authorization.
That's true. You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
that's
I
fine.
got carried away.
I'm not too worried about it. I just would hold you to the result if you want to run ahead.
Yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
Exactly.
So, other than the normal accoutrement that are in the guest tents, you don't see anything.
Damn.
It doesn't look like the bed was slept in.
That fucker
You bailed.
fucked out.
Uh,
He
Yeah,
bailed.
I go let everybody know. The doctor's gone, and so is Mary the cook. He took off
So the
last night.
question. So here's the question. We're all huddled, being very careful. No one's hearing us, right? We're huddled together.
okay.
I'm like, so the question is, man, do we need to tell the commandant and say,
I
hey,
tried. He didn't seem interested.
no, I mean, now we can be like, hey, dude, Lepsis he's gone. He's disappeared. None of his
I told- I said
shit's in his tent.
He was focused on cooking.
Well, I don't think. I mean, anyways, the question is, do we tell him that Lepsis is gone, or do we just keep that to ourselves? I think we should probably tell the guy, right?
I think we do. Yeah, there's no reason that
Yeah,
we wouldn't at
think-
this point.
I think
Yeah,
we
we
need
need
to
to the
be like,
boss,
hey,
I go look at
let's,
these Hellcat. While you do that, I'm going to go look at these Hellcat tractors.
So you guys
And
are in
what-
agreement? We should tell the commandant that Lepsis has disappeared, correct?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yes.
Yep.
But I want to look
So
at these
we'll-
tractors and see if they have keys in them.
We'll try to get the commandant's attention and kind of bring
Okay,
it over.
you do at some
We don't
point.
wanna-
He's rushing around like trying to serve people and be as accommodating as he possibly can, but he looks definitely flustered and out of sorts.
Yes. Well, I say
So-
I'm sorry. I have something. I think I need to tell you. Please come over here for just a second. And so
Yes,
bring it
yes.
Over.
How can I help
And
you?
I say, look, we were expecting Dr. Lepsis to meet us, and we've gone to his tent, and none of his stuff is there.
Hmm.
And we had a tractor pull out yesterday.
He's disappeared. He's disappeared.
That's interesting. I'll have my staff check it out. Thank you for
All right.
letting me know.
Yeah. All right. This guy's totally feckless. All right.
So
Thank
he
you,
rushes
Commandant.
out. He rushes out the door.
He's not at all worried that he might have stolen the camp's truck.
I mean, clearly he must think that there's some. I mean,
Well,
you would
he
think-
looks pretty agitated.
Yeah, you would think, hey, there's got to be
he
a
would
connection.
probably at some point make some kind of connection. If he's gone, then and Maria's gone, his cook's gone. Maybe
Yeah,
some connection
yeah.
there. But that kind of leaves us out in the cold, doesn't it, guys? Like, how are we going to?
Well, we need to go find. I think the angle would be if Lepsis has disappeared, then probably he's headed to the site, right?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
We need a truck of our own.
If that's the
Go
case,
back
we
to-
need to go help. We need to help find Maria. So that would be we got to go. I don't know.
Yeah, so the original plan for the day was that you would attend this safety training in the morning, and then Dr. Lepsis had prepared or told you that he had scheduled a flight with the Union Glacier staff of your group and the supplies for the next 2 weeks.
But let's just do it to it. Let's
fly down to the base camp at Lippard Peak, and that was going to be in the afternoon. So that was the arrangements that he had told you about.
Yeah, so I think we can continue with those arrangements, right? Let's go to the training and go ahead and just go on the flight.
Just proceed
as
without
planned.
him.
Yeah, if we have to, maybe he'll show up. If he shows up, then maybe he'll have some great explanation. But otherwise, let's just proceed.
It does kind of seem
Agreed.
likely that he's there. Find him there.
Crazy. I'm totally. Who the hell knows what's going on? It's bizarre. The girl disappears. That weird stuff with him. With the ring. Now he's gone. Something's not right.
Yeah, and Hugo, without saying anything, suddenly remembers the dream he had last night again. Thinking about this mummy in his dream. And now today is the day we're going to this pyramid. He gets sort of this sinking feeling in his stomach, like, not starting out so well. Maybe I shouldn't go. But then he thinks, well, be an opportunity of a lifetime. I have to go. He's a little conflicted for a moment, but decides that he should go anyway.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's almost irresistible, right?
Almost.
Almost, despite the danger.
Yeah, I did get this sort of sudden urge to fly home to Paris all of a sudden, but no. I'm going to see this
Okay, so
through.
you guys are going to stick with the plan and wait for the afternoon to.
Yeah, well,
Take the flight?
we go to the training.
Okay.
We definitely take the training, take that seriously.
Wait, we're supposed to take a flight to the pyramids or a truck?
Yeah, it's like a ski plane,
Right.
Tom.
The flight.
Yeah, so it's a Twin Otter, and it's set up with skis on here, and it's a really short landing and takeoff aircraft, and very reliable.
And safe.
That
And they
means it's probably scary as hell, man, taking off and landing in that thing. You know what I mean? I bet it's scary as hell, dude.
Yeah. Hold on to your hat.
Yeah, but when you're flying over, you look out the window, and you can. Well, I guess you would have seen some of this on the way in, but there's it's not necessarily smooth everywhere.
That's a cool plane. I'm looking at a picture.
Lots of cracks and crevices. Okay. Let me find my scenes. Okay. All right. So you guys head over to course where Jan Sather, give you his picture. How can I? Hopefully you can see Jan with his glasses and his little hat. And he's a certified instructor in cold weather survival. He's showing you the gear that you would use for Antarctic trekking. And you guys go ahead and, get suited up with what they provided for you. So essentially, you got your snow boots with some crampons to walk around on the ice and keep your traction. You can take the crampons off and put them on depending upon the conditions. You've got walking poles, and then you'd have a backpack with whatever loose gear you're carrying with you, and then climbing equipment, strapped to various harnesses on your clothing, and then you have a rope that's tied to about a 4 to 5 foot long sled, and on that sled you can carry all of your rest of your gear. So that would be, sleeping bags, tents, food, any equipment that you're bringing along, skis, ski poles, dynamite, shotgun, yes, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, thank you.
So this would be a setup that somebody would use to go trekking, and he goes through, and then he goes work with how to deal with crevices. So the biggest threat that any sort of Antarctic expedition would run into is a crevice, and especially if it's snowed over and you can't see it. While you're trekking, one of the big hazards is that somebody would fall into one of these things. And so the training course goes on with what to do when somebody falls in, how to look for the marker the staff would put out if there's a crevice that they know about, and how to deal with what happens if somebody falls in and getting somebody out. So they've got a place where there's the start of a crevice into the hillside. Let me show you this. And they've got the little markers, black flags that they use to mark the edge of the crevice. And they practice throwing a rope into the crevice in the deeper end of it. And you guys get a chance to, haul somebody out of there.
Good to know. So these can be hidden too, huh? Like walking along and all of a sudden, I'm in the crevice.
Yeah. So learning how to, spot them, what the conditions are, what the telltale signs of them are when they're hidden, is, all parts of the kinds of things that he talks about.
We pay close attention.
Oh yes, taking notes. And of course, just as a reminder that Kyle's character will be on point. Be the point man.
Oh yeah, he's up front, jamming out, doing a dance.
Okay, so I see that, Sean, it looks like maybe you put survival mountains on one of your. I guess that because that character was an outdoorsman. But that's not their active character. Okay, all right. So Hugo. All right, so everybody, go ahead and roll against natural world. I'll use that as the basis.
Like it.
Or if you have a climbing or something like that, you can.
I do have climbing.
But you'd probably want to take whichever of those is lower, but although so this is kind of your skill check to see if you gain capability from attending this class.
Okay, I'll shoot for natural world then.
So any skill that you want to try and improve in this regard, any one skill, you can make or throw against that. If you fail, then go ahead and roll a 10-sided dice and add that to the score.
It's like a skill check that we're doing here.
Exactly.
Hey!
So Hugo got a lot out of the class. I see Joey made it.
If Joey doesn't get to roll 10-sided?
Richard also. You're one of those people who's helping other students.
Yeah, do I need to uncheck?
This is like a skill test, guys, like to improve skills that we do, like an improvement check. So you have to fail it to improve it.
Right. Should I
Did everybody roll?
that Or
I did.
Yes. Go. Yeah. Once you roll the skill and succeeded or failed, you can uncheck it. And if you failed, then you would get to add a D10. So Hugo's the only one who got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the rest of you, I guess, are more aware of what equipment you've got packed away for your Arctic trekking.
Dream-focused Hugo.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad mojo, dude. Bad mojo. Really bad. Don't like it one bit. I won't even probably even talk about it anymore. I tried to mention it to Dr. Cronenshield. He looked at me kind of weird, and they don't need to know. It's just my superstition. My superstitious nature is getting to me a little bit here. That's what I'm writing it down to.
So taking you to a map screen, I'll point out the little warning in the legend of the map right here. It's shift click, is that?
Shift click and hold.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working. Anyway, should be right in your view. There's a caution.
Oh wait, players can do it too.
Yep.
It was.
Yeah, there it is. So the absence of crevices doesn't mean that they're not there.
Not imply their absence in the field. Caution is required. Always check for signs of crevices and take avoidance action. Okay. Duly noted.
I don't know if I've got the wrong thing. It'd be much cooler if I could pull your attention to places.
You should be able to hold down shift and then ping. You would normally be able to ping, right, by clicking and holding. Should be able to just hold down shift and then ping. Is it drag when I do it? Is it dragging your screen?
Okay, it's because of I've got the tile controls selected, and for whatever reason that didn't work. Yeah. So here's Union Glacier on the map at the southern end of the Ellsworth Mountain Range. Okay. And then about 15 miles away to the south, east, there's Lippert Peak. And so if you guys want to head over to the small airport, the local airport section, which is not where the big airplane landed when it brought you here, but right next to the camp, on the north side of the camp, there's the airport section there.
Yeah, let's gather our shit and
yeah.
You've got your stuff together from the training class. So you can take your sled and your backpack and all that kind of stuff and load it up into one of the otters here on the left-hand side of the screen.
All of our equipment that we would, was loaded on the plane, we now have access to, right?
Yeah, that's right. And awesome. They tell you that there's like 2 weeks of food supplies. The guy who's the pilot asks, okay, so which one of you is Dr. Lepsis? You can sign off on the food supplies.
Everybody looked at Dr. Yig.
Yig. I think that's going to be Dr. Yig.
All right, I guess I'll sign off. Do I have enough food?
Well, you can see that there's several pallets of boxes in the back of the airplane.
We check and make sure there's actually food there. For sure.
Yeah, I open it. And is there enough? I mean, do I know how much we need, like, given the number?
Yeah, you could make an estimate.
Yeah, you would.
Go ahead and roll your luck, Dr. Yig.
Fuck. Oh, shit. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, baby.
But yeah, from what you can tell, it looks like there's at least 2 weeks worth of food for the group of you, for the 6 of you.
Okay. Food's good. Sign off.
So the pilot sort of mentions something like, "So you're standing in for Dr. Lepsis, are you?"
Yes.
As he turns away and opens the door of the aircraft and piles in. "So when you're ready, gentlemen."
How long have you
Hey,
been
man.
flying for Dr. Lepsis, or you work here permanently?
Well, this is my 5th year at Union Glacier.
Awesome.
How long did? Go ahead, Sean.
No, it wasn't me.
You like
What's that?
experienced pilots? Yeah, so we load up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Great.
Do we have an internet connection yet, Harry? I pull up my tablet.
Well, at some point during the day, I mean, either before breakfast or around that time or after the safety training, there would be a time for you to grab a satellite phone and make a call.
Well, I don't want to make a call. I'm talking about like internet access to Google.
You want to access the internet? Yeah, so go ahead. You could either do that.
I wanted
don't
to
know, if you
Google
have
this
private
Queen.
capabilities, you could, or there's one of these offices at the camp
Yeah.
has a little computer cafe that people use to get on the internet.
Well, I'm just curious. Before we leave, I wanted to Google this because the woman in my dream said that she was a queen, and she gave me her name.
Queen
It was
Nitocris.
Queen Nitocris. I wanted to Google that name and see if anything comes up. Because I mean, I wouldn't know. I want to see if maybe it's a historical figure or something. Again, I'm not going to say a word to these guys about the dream anymore for now. I just feel kind of uncomfortable doing it. I think I'm crazy or something.
So go ahead and roll library use, Sean.
Okay.
For Hugo.
I will try. Negative.
Nice. Oh,
I rolled 72.
72. I thought it was a 20. Okay. Yeah, so in the time that you're checking, you're not able to
Okay. Had to give
find
it a shot.
anything.
Now I just have to wonder. Maybe Dr. Yig knows something. Maybe I should. Well, then again, I don't want to be like a big baby about this. I'll hold off on it. I'm not gonna say anything.
I know.
Okay, you guys ready to?
Hugo.
You probably
Hugo,
would.
you okay?
You ready to fly out?
Yeah, I think I just had too much to drink last night. I'll be fine.
Joey tested her.
If Dr. Lepsis is going to be here, he would be here. So, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, he's obviously not here.
Can I sit up front? Hugo wants to be in the co-pilot seat.
Sure. Wouldn't be the first time.
He's all excited.
I am a little excited, but I'm also a little intimidated too. Because again, Hugo is a little superstitious.
Or I'm sorry, not Hugo. I meant Joey. I'm sorry.
Oh, Joey?
I didn't mean to. Yeah, I didn't mean to speak for your character. I'm sorry. That's not what I
No,
was
let
trying to
Joey
do.
ride shotgun. That's fine.
Yeah, Joey's all excited. Dude, I want to drive. I want to be up front.
Oh,
like a
cool.
little kid.
Bird's eye view of the pyramid. Awesome.
So, as you guys are flying in, I'm sorry, what was that? Okay, so you guys.
Is that a real photograph? Is that what this thing looks like?
Yeah.
Holy moly!
Green light.
So, as you fly south, eventually you're struck by the Southern Lights view out the front window of the airplane, especially if somebody was sitting up front with the pilot. It's pretty dramatic, very colorful. The closer you get to Lippert Peak, the more you seem to be aware that it's kind of concentrated and focused toward the peak of the mountain itself, of the pyramid. It's like
Is that normal?
the electric waves are emanating from it. Pilot's going, I've never seen anything like that before. The Southern Lights pretty common. Never focused on one of the mountains before. like that.
Have you ever seen anything like that, Dr. Yig?
No, I haven't. I take pictures of it.
Oh,
So go ahead and roll your spot hidden, everybody.
that reminds me, Hugo's here kind of in a photography capacity, so he has video camera and stuff too going.
Okay.
All right, what are we rolling? Spot?
Spot hidden.
All right.
So it looks like Dr. Yig made it.
Let me see.
I don't think anybody else did.
Rolling. Oh!
Nice roll, Doc.
Oh!
Very nice.
Extreme success.
Yeah, so both of you,
Sharp eye.
Levi, just a few seconds before Dr. Yig sees it, you notice, so I've already got the plane landed there, but you notice a series of tents. And they look like they're about maybe 2 kilometers or so from Lippert Peak. And you see a little over halfway between the tents and the peak, looks like there's some sort of vehicle that's out there. And it's stopped just short of a very large crevice that, is quite wide, several miles long in length.
Is it falling into the crevice or just?
No, it looks like a snowcat is stopped short of that.
Okay.
So the pilot brings the plane in, and you come in for a landing at the base camp. And the sky is just alight with this electricity. You can see the base camp.
Does the pilot notice the snowcat, Harry?
No, he didn't see it. But I don't know, I imagine you pointed out to him.
Yeah. I'm like, look at that.
So before you come into land, he'll buzz by it, and it doesn't seem like it's running, and there doesn't seem to be anybody around it. But you can see there's some tracks in the snow around the cat. So after making that flyby, he comes back around, comes in for a landing near the base camp here. So in the picture, there's at least one person walking around. So you just see one figure moving among the base camp. And the plane lands.
Right, so when's the plane supposed to be back?
Well, the current itinerary Dr. Lepsis had filed with the Union Glacier, with the ALE folks, was that you'd be out here for 2 weeks, and then there's supposed to be radio check-ins once every 2 days for any kind of expedition that's away from Union Glacier. And then the plan was or Dr. Lepsis' plan was to be out here at Lippert Peak for 2 weeks, and then have the plane come and pick him up to come back to get more supplies.
Okay, so every 2 days, got to call in. It's supposed to be back in 2 weeks, but I assume if we have radio contact, then we could call him for an emergency. Okay. All right.
Wait a minute, he's coming back in 2 weeks, and we have 2 weeks of food?
Yeah, we have a radio at the base camp, right? Hopefully.
And we have our own satellite phones. Right. We have our own. I think we have 2 satellite phones.
We confirm we can call them. Would that work? I mean, we'll be able to
So
call
the pilot
you?
says, Dr. Lepsis has a radio that's at the camp that he can use to connect to the Union Glacier camp. And, if you have satellite phones, then you can certainly use those to call us or call the ALE office in Punta Arenas if there's any problems, and they'll let us know.
Okay. Well, thank you for your excellent flying. Well, we get all our stuff, man.
So he helps you unload. Takes a little bit to do that. So while you're doing that, the figure who was moving around comes running across the snow to the airplane. And
is it the Egyptian kid?
yes. Let me find a picture of him here.
Mr. Egypt.
I forgot about that. That's right.
Stories, short round.
Kind of.
He's jealous because now Leps is...
Sorry, I'm still not used to where everything is. Give me just a second.
One module that might be helpful here, I think it's called Show Art. And it'll put a little button on just about anything that says Show Players.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll check that out for next time.
Yeah, I'll put a note in Discord. So, pretty sure it's called Show Art. Art and pop out.
Oh, there he is. Okay. So here is Aziza, and he is a very diminutive teenage boy. He comes bounding over toward the airplane. He's got a sort of distressed look on his face. He says, Dr. Lepsis? Dr. Lepsis? You're not here. Who are you
He
people?
came last night.
He's looking around at you. Who are you people?
We're friends of Dr. Lipsis.
He should know. He should know Dr.
So
Yig, right?
He does know Dr. Yig. Dr. Yig! He smiles a big smile.
What's up, man?
Gives you a
How's it
big
going?
hug.
I tell him, I say, hey, the doctor's supposed to get here. Lipson's supposed to be here. I think he came here last night in that
I thought he was coming with you.
he was supposed to, but I think he came early. Did you hear that thing pull in?
What thing?
The truck, the cat, the
Snowcat.
No, I have not heard it. I've not heard it. But I'm worried for him.
Why? Tell me why.
Is that Snowcat? Was that here all the time? Is that part of the camp, or is that's the question? Is that Snowcat that's over there? Is that part of the camp, or did that just show up?
If you ask the pilot, he says that no, the snow camp wasn't part of the expedition's equipment.
Yeah, so they were just trekking from the camp to the pyramid, basically, right on foot, I guess.
Yeah, so that's right. So the Snowcat, yeah, that's so. I kind of look at the pilot.
So he radios. The pilot's radioing in the fact that it was there to the people back at Union Glacier.
Right.
I asked you.
It's like they'll be really interested that that's down here.
I bet they will. We need to find out what's going. Yeah, we need to find out what's going on, guys. Let's get all our stuff to the camp. And
I asked the Egyptian kid why he's worried about the doctor.
Well, because he's not here. What am I gonna do?
Supposed to show up. No, you're fine, kid. Don't worry.
Why would he leave me?
He hasn't left you. Don't worry. Okay. Dr. Yig's here. We're here. We're gonna find him.
What's the boy's name?
Try to
Aziza.
Aziza.
Gotta calm the kid down. Yeah, Hugo, you've got the charisma of a Greek god. You calm the kid down.
Right.
You know
Hey,
me
kid,
from
want to
the
see a party
movies.
trick?
Hey, you know me from the movies, right? I'm a star, right?
Yeah, I don't think the kid knows anything, but
He seems a little startled.
Yeah.
So as you talk to him, I mean, it's pretty easy to tell very quickly. You know, he's very precocious, but he's also a little naive and, you know, sort of sheltered in his understanding of the world.
He's only lived on archaeology digs.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry,
And he doesn't seem to be
replaced.
especially loving the cold.
Of course not. I'm sorry, kid. You've been replaced by a soup woman. No, don't say that. I don't say that.
Woman.
Whoa.
So within a few minutes, the kid starts talking to the pilot. It's obvious that they have some rapport. The doctor's been here for at least since the opening of Union Glacier Camp this year. You didn't really get a lot of details about that, you know, other than the email message that you got last spring, Dr. Yig. But he starts talking to the pilot about, you know, where they're going to move the stores for the week and which tent has room to put the boxes in and things like that. So he starts dealing with the logistics of, you know, getting the equipment off the plane and supplies. And he's pretty efficient with that.
Make sure to get my hands on my backpack with all my stuff in it.
same.
My axes.
Yeah, Hugo goes to start taking photographs too. Trying to get some zoomed in shots off there. What is that, to the south, I guess, towards the peak?
Yeah, well, so where you're at is on the Horseshoe Valley Glacier, just to the west,
To the
about
west.
2 kilometers from Lippert Peak.
Okay, so the peak's to the east
So-
of us. All right.
Yeah, out on the as you get toward the mountainous stuff, then the ground is more broken up and you know, not as smooth. But out on the glacier where you guys are with the base camp, it's a pretty reliable area to be able to land a plane without too much trouble.
Yeah, I'm just getting some photos and some
Not a
video.
huge elevation change up to the peak, but
Well, that's good, because I know what we're going to be doing.
But
We're going to be walking out there.
definitely as you get closer to the mountains, or to the hills, there's more places where the ice is broken up.
I'm getting
So if you're
some good-
planning on spending any time, one of the first things you'd want to do is set up the tents that you're going to be staying in,
Yeah. Absolutely, dude. We got our stuff all set up.
and adding those to the base camp.
Yeah.
dig in.
So you might take a couple hours doing that, getting the supplies. There's nobody else here but Aziza.
Oh wow.
Really?
No wonder he was scared. Good lord.
There's nobody
Nice
here.
job. Nice. So this guy leaves this kid here up here by himself.
He doesn't have any assistance or anything.
When you say that,
Wow.
the pilot just shakes his head and laughs.
What's so
It's like,
funny?
yeah, unbelievable, isn't it?
I'm like,
Kid's a survivor.
what the hell, man? That's crazy. I'm like, okay.
Kid, when was the last
Suddenly I-
time you saw the doctor?
Suddenly I have a different view of the doctor. It's not so
2 days ago, when the plane came to pick him up to take him back to Union Glacier to pick up the supplies.
Huh.
And nobody else has been here since then? Except for
No,
you.
just me.
he's been out.
Just me.
He's just been living out here by yourself. Okay.
Wow, what do you do out here?
Mostly make sure the doctor doesn't fall down.
What do you do when there's nobody else
explore
around?
the pyramid. I've been helping him explore the pyramid. He points
you've
over
been
to Lippert
inside.
Peak.
You've been
that's good.
inside.
Oh yeah,
What have you
Okay,
seen?
good.
Egyptian stuff. He shrugs his shoulders.
What was the
It's kind of
doctor's
boring.
What was the doctor's reaction? Anything catch his eye?
Who? Which doctor? I'm sorry.
Doctor, sorry.
Clipper.
Lepsis.
The guy we're here to sit with.
Oh yeah,
The
that's
guy
right. Lepsis. I'm sorry.
Oh, he's not around.
But I asked the kid that. I say, did anything in particular catch his eye that when he was in the pyramid? Did he seem fixated on anything?
Oh, he thinks everything's amazing. It has to do with pyramids. You know, Richard.
The kid's over pyramids.
Can you show us the way inside?
Yeah, he's been over pyramids.
Yeah.
That's a
He's
good,
like, yeah, I can take you up there.
good question.
You'll need your climbing gear. He smiles.
All right, well, let's get the tent set up and go climbing.
So,
No delay.
Aziza, has it been just you and Dr. Lepsis out here at the base camp recently? Has anybody else been out here besides you two?
Yeah, just the two of us.
No women, no woman or anything?
No, not here. Just me and Dr. Lepsis. Or he doesn't call him, he calls him Richard. Just
Yeah.
me and Richard.
Yeah. This is kind of weird, guys. Like, we're a bunch of Antarctica amateurs out here in the middle of fucking nowhere.
No, this is very weird for sure.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy, actually.
It is crazy. It's insane that he would leave this kid out. Richard still can't get over that.
Well, it's
He's
kind of
like,
crazy that he would
dude.
leave us, like, just hanging like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Yeah, it's nuts. Something ain't right.
I mean, especially like, Dr. Yake, his colleague.
Well, kid, have you been watching the pyramid at all? Has anybody gone in or out?
He says, he's like, no, there's just ice and it's out here.
Nice. Oh.
Okay.
Do you guys want to kick a ball? And he runs and gets a soccer ball.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll kick the ball over.
Yeah, Richard and Hugo will amuse the kid with something that's not archaeology for a little while.
Yeah, and I guess the next order of business is going and checking out that snowcat. How long of a hike do we think that might be here to hike out there?
It's probably just a little bit over a kilometer away. So half a mile.
Good
Is
amount.
there a
I mean, you can, it's not, you can definitely see further than that. So, I mean, the visibility is good. You can see all the way to Lippert Peak and beyond. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Tom.
You said there were no other tents here. I mean, I'm wondering where would Dr. Lipson, like, where would he set up? And does he have like a research area or like a? Well,
his personal tent is the orange one here, and he and Aziza live in that tent. Dr. Lepsis has his personal effects there. There's a working desk that he has, and materials that he's got.
Hey, Tom,
in that tent.
Tom, we'll occupy the
tent,
kid. You can go rifle through his tent.
That orange tent is the same size for the guest tents back at the other camp, and then the red tents and the little white one there are smaller, and those really are just used to. So, those would be a typical trekking tent that you would haul on that sled behind you if you were going to go cross country. But they're much smaller, and they're, it'd be single person occupancy for those tents, but they're all filled up with supplies and different crates and things. Looks like mostly food, some of the gear, radios, and then, climbing and hiking gear, ropes and things like that.
Do we have any, is there a generator out here for electricity?
No. Nope. At this time of year, under normal conditions, the tents naturally stay about 60 degrees with just the sunlight. So, you don't have to worry about trying to heat them.
Yeah.
As long as you keep the the door's closed most of the time, and then there's light all day long, so he doesn't really need a generator necessarily. But batteries are really important.
Sure. Well, I brought plenty.
Can we search this guy's tent?
We should search the whole camp, I think, and see if we can find anything of interest.
I'm already searching his tent, dude. I'm rifling through his desk.
Yeah, I'll be rifling through with the doctor there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so go ahead and roll spot hidden, Tom. And Alex.
All right.
Richard and Hugo will at the camp outside of the.
God,
We can
I'm
check the supply tents and stuff too, Lee.
Yeah,
got a 50% chance it's spot hidden, and I'm what, 3 for 3 now? Oh wait, no, I did get that one success earlier. Right. Yep, right above it.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, very, very nice.
And Joey tested Bernie's 6 doctor. Dr.
That's
Yig.
a good roll. That's some good rolls, Dr. Yig.
So Dr. Yig, you let's see, did Levi also had an extreme
No,
success?
I failed. I failed.
Oh, that's from 20 minutes ago.
The
Okay,
60.
all right,
Yep.
all right.
Yep.
All right, so Dr. Yig, you find, the normal things that you would expect. Somebody who's doing some research. There's a list of items that Richard Lepsis is wanting to research online, and got notes about the expedition. He's got trying to think through what he would have.
A big bottle of roofies.
Right, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Does he have?
No, you don't find anything like that.
Some porn.
However, you do find
porn.
a journal.
Yeah, now I'm talking. I'm just going to say any hand.
And this is, Dr. Lepsis's personal writings. And if you look at the last couple of pages before he left off, so the last entry is from the day before the flight picked him up to get back to Union Glacier. And he said something about a dream that keeps having. And
Dream.
he's
About what? About what he's having dreams?
Yes, a dream that he keeps having. You're looking back through the last couple of entries, and he makes reference to a vision in his dreams, and it's got it written on the margin. It says Queen Nitocris, and he's circled that, and it says something like research this person, and then he explains that in these dreams, like, he feels like this figure, this Queen Nitocris, is calling to assist her. He's not sure what to make of all that.
Hugo just.
What?
He's not.
Yeah, Hugo gets
He's
a
not
lump
the
in
only
his
one.
throat.
And then he notes in one of the other entries, he notes the increase in the Southern Lights activity around the pyramid, and that it seems like the energy is coming out of the sky and going into the pyramid.
All right, so at this point I have
And
to
that
say
he thinks that's
something.
pretty odd.
That is pretty odd. At this point I have to say something. I say, gentlemen, Dr. Crownshield, I mentioned this to you this morning. I don't know if you remember, but I had a dream last night. There was a woman in my dream, and she had these wrappings around her face and her head and her body, like she was looked kind of like a mummy, right? But these wrappings started coming off. She talked to me, and she told me that her name was Queen Nitocris. I mean, what are the chances of me having the same dream as Dr. Lepsis? I know this sounds weird.
I yell at the guy.
Sounds very strange.
I yell at the pilot, say, come back in a week, not 2 weeks.
And she told me in the dream, she asked me, she said, "Are you a god?" And I remember saying, I think I told her I was an actor, I wasn't a god. And she said
And I
that
say, dude, did you see Ghostbusters? How could you not say that? You
I
should have said
didn't see.
yes.
Yeah, I had a falling out with Bill Murray years ago, so I don't watch his movies. I don't like the guy.
Oh my god, dude.
It's a classic.
Anyway,
Yeah.
she said that something about she would call me when she needs me. It seems like I'm having the same dreams that Dr. Lepsis is having, or at least the same dream last night. I know I didn't imagine it. It was clearly a dream. I woke up afterwards trying to remember it, and I remember it very vividly, this woman in my dream. What is going on?
And it's exactly as it's described here, huh?
Almost exactly.
Exactly.
Yes. She said her name was Queen Nitocris. She appeared to be a mummy at first, but her wrappings kind of came off, and she appeared in this sort of wispy robe or form, almost like she was part of the wind or this, and she just blew away. That's all I remember. But she said she did give me a notion that she needed help and that she would call me when she needed me, like that. I just wrote it off as just a weird dream because, I told you guys I am a little superstitious, and I did mention mummies before. You guys remember? I asked you, Dr. Yig. I said, aren't pyramids? Aren't they kind of typically tombs with mummies? So I thought it was just my imagination running away with me, but obviously there's something going on here that's really strange, because if Dr. Lepsis is having the same dream I am, I just I don't know what to say.
Okay,
I
so
don't either.
the
That
radio
seems
is in
impossible.
here. The radio is in here, right?
That seems
So
impossible.
I make sure I radio the plane and base camp back where we came from for them to come back in a week, and and I let them know that the Dr. Lipson is missing.
I've been talking away and I've been on mute the whole. So Hugo, can you roll
What is it that I should roll?
sanity for Hugo?
Okay. Boom. Success.
Very good. So you hold it together, but you think the coincidence is too much of a coincidence to be a coincidence.
Yeah, it's kind of mind-blowing, really, right? Especially with these lights. This whole time, I think in this whole trip, the whole flight, he's just enamored by these lights. And he's had this sinking feeling in his stomach, this lump in his throat. He's just not feeling very well at this point.
Mary, can I make an archaeology roll to see if I recognize this name?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. You need a hard success to be familiar with it.
How about a cult roll?
Nice roll, Tom.
Very good.
A hard success.
So yes, Dr. Yig, actually you are familiar with Queen Nitocris.
Oh, wow.
And the story of Queen Nitocris is really she apparently, you really, kind of thought that it was just a myth. And there's this story that's been found or pieced together from various different artifacts that have been found over the years of this evil queen that ruled Egypt a long, long time ago, several thousands of years ago. And the reason why she was famous, what she was known for, is that apparently she was banished. And there's not a lot of, details about what happened. There's definitely part of the story was that she was banished by the Egyptian people. That she was overthrown, and because she was known to be, such a horrific leader.
Dude, okay, you caught the part, Hugo, about evil queen, so don't call her or try to help her.
Well,
caller.
Does not make me feel any better, Doctor.
Try it.
But like I said, as far as you knew, this was, just necessarily somebody who was actually a historical figure. So no one in
The Egyptians.
in the Egyptology, field would have expected that this is a real person. But there's never been any physical evidence of this queen actually existing. But there's definitely some legends that you're familiar with.
Dude. Okay, so is the radio in here? The radio is in this area? Because I definitely want to call back and let base camp know the doctor's missing, and the plane should come back within a week if they don't hear from us. And we're gonna go look for him.
That's a good call. Gentlemen, I want to tell you something. Today, before we left, I almost at the very last minute decided not to come with you out here, just because, I don't know, the dream was a little unsettling. I really kind of got a bad feeling about Dr. Lepsis disappearing. And I think it's probably a really good idea if we do have the plane come back in a week, maybe even sooner. Because you figure what? It'll take us a couple of days probably to investigate the snowcat and the pyramid. And once we get inside, we don't know what we're going to find in there. But just to have... I don't know if I could take being out here more than a week, to be quite honest with you. I have a really bad feeling about this, as you go.
Oh, see, that's from Star Wars movie. You telling me you saw Star Wars but not Ghostbusters?
I'm not acting, Doctor. I'm being serious.
Hugo's like, I'm not that old.
Yeah.
Gig laughs. He's a jokester. Joey's getting nervous. He's like, what the fuck?
Game over,
Let's go in
man.
the pyramid. Let's go in the pyramid. Let's go find this guy.
Yeah.
Find this guy.
I don't know. It seems like
You
that
need to make
snowcat's
movie
abandoned
references from the
out there.
last 20 years, Doctor. Sorry, go ahead. What'd you say, Sean?
What did you say, Harry?
I said, I'm just imagining Hugo asking the doctor movie references from the last 20 years.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that didn't it seem like the snowcat out there is just abandoned? Like there's nobody out there, it's just sitting there?
We need to get the keys.
Yeah.
It's kind of what it looked like.
Does anybody know how to drive one of these things?
Well, we need the keys first. We'll figure it out.
I mean, if you know how to drive a car, you can probably figure it out.
The kid.
Can we start it? Are there keys to start the thing?
I don't know. It's like 1,000 meters away, at least.
Oh.
Over that hill. So it's not far, but, yeah, it would only take you, 5 minutes, 10 minutes to get over there? Well, you don't fall in any crevices. It's pretty close.
Yeah, I see Kyle had his wits about him. He has 50 in drive auto. Somebody does.
That's good.
Yeah, with that, he would certainly be able to drive it. I mean, it's not that complicated of a piece of machinery.
I'm sure.
Are there tracks left
crevices.
Hellcat? We can follow those so we don't fall down a crevice, or at least we know there were no.
You just got to remember to, let it warm up before you try and start it. What's that, Tom?
Are there tracks left by the Hellcat so we could know where to walk?
You don't see tracks around this area. There's no snowcat tracks in the immediate vicinity of the base camp here.
Yeah, at this point, you guys, like Hugo, he was all excited, like, this is going to be an adventure. This might be my next movie. We can make a movie out of it. And now, today, all of a sudden, within 24 hours, he's thinking, this is like horror. What the fuck am I doing out here?
Nah, this would be
horror
great.
film. Now you got a horror script you can write.
Yeah, that's exactly what I don't want.
Dr. Yid tries to lighten the mood. Dude, this is going to be fantastic. Dr. Ling is probably just excited running in there. We'll be fine.
He's talking
Come
about
on,
that. Richard
let's go back
Ri-
camp and get
Richard
Joe
gets
back outside.
yeah, Richard gets his axes together and loads his shotgun up.
Bill Hugo might be.
If only you had
heavily.
a camera, it could be like Werner Herzog's.
So what are you guys gonna do? Are you gonna?
Oh gosh, Fitzgerald. Oh my god, dude.
Are you taking your full packs? Are you and like sleds and that sort of stuff? Or are
Full
you
gear?
going
Yeah, I
light?
mean. Well,
How
what's
are
the
you-
plan here, guys? Do we want to go check out the cat and then come back, or do we want to check out the cat, see if we
Yeah,
can take the cat to the pyramid?
I want to check out the cat first. How far is the pyramid? How many?
It's about 2 kilometers away to the east.
How far is that? Like walk?
probably
Cat's probably run out of gas. I would assume he would have kept going, maybe, unless maybe
Well,
the crevasse. Do we have fuel here?
There's Sterno.
Sterno. Okay. Right. Gotcha.
Now Harry's
Oh, the
talking about
Hellcat's
this
on a
another
gas?
Sterno.
I mean, it could be. That's probably why he stopped. I mean, if he drove it all the way here, right? Is it probably the reason it's sitting where it is because it probably ran out of
Or-
gas, and probably from there.
No,
they
no,
went
no.
on
We
foot.
saw. No, we saw from the airplane. We saw a big crevasse right in front of it. So it went up to the crevasse and it stopped.
Stopped, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it stopped. Because
So after you get your tent set up and the supply is off, the pilot's going to take off and head back to Union Glacier.
All right.
He's like, I'll let him know about the snowcat. Let us know what you guys find out there.
All right,
and the missing
we
doctor.
will.
And come back in a week.
come back in 7 days, please.
No problem. We'll see you in 7 days.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You want to take
set up-
a short jaunt out to the snowcat?
Let's.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Suspense is
So I
killing
realize
me.
it's 9:30 your time.
Yeah.
Should we keep going? You guys good, or
Stop pretty soon.
we need
I
to
should
stop?
Stop pretty soon.
Yeah, pretty soon it's fine. Up to you guys.
All right, let's go for another couple minutes, and then we'll find a good stopping point.
Sounds good to me.
Let's go up to the snowcat.
Yes, what horrors await us at the snowcat?
We'll see that. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Okay, so after about 15 minutes.
Oh, Harry, you need clear vision from this
Oh,
scene
shit.
as well. All right.
Okay. No, I appreciate you letting me know. I'm gonna go through and turn all these off.
Dude, I went through all the same shit. Trust me.
Yeah. No, seriously, I appreciate you saying something. If you can't see something that I'm talking about or whatever, yes, please speak up. So the picture here shows somebody ladder bridge across the crevasse. There's nobody actually out there, but there is a ladder bridge across the crevasse. When you get to the Arctic snowcat, you come to that first. Hopefully you can see that down in the bottom picture
I
here.
can't see it yet.
Yeah, it's still
Oh, no.
not visible.
Okay, let me try again. And save.
There we go.
How about now?
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. So you can see the snowcat down on the bottom edge of the screen there. It's about, 30 meters or so from the crevasse. This is a really deep crevasse. It's probably, 30 or 40 foot drop. You can see that there are footprints, lots of footprints around the snowcat itself. And go ahead and roll spot hidden.
There's nothing about that picture that is reassuring. I
No.
just
No.
Rather
have to
foreboding.
say. I just there's no the frickin' the chasm with the guy walking on the ladder is just.
Yeah, if I had more time, I would have cleaned up that picture and taken the guy out of it. But
Oh, it's scary as hell, dude. It's terrible.
Hugo fails. Dr. Yig fails. Joey.
Anybody
failed.
making their spot hidden? Richard.
All right,
Okay.
let's give it a shot here. Come on.
Yay.
Hey!
An 18. There you go. Very nice.
Huge.
So Levi and Richard, you guys can clearly see that there's a place where the snow is behind a set of footprints leading up to the crevasse from the Arctic cat. And so it's pretty clear to you that somebody was dragging a sled, one of those supply sleds, behind them. Looks to be about, the right size. And the sort of track that you would see if was walking along and dragging that sled weighed down with a heavy weight on it.
We need to bring
a body that was on it. We pointed out to the other party members.
And you can see that that's right up to the edge of the crevasse. And then, as I mentioned, there's a ladder bridge. So what they do is they'll take, like your standard ladder that you would use around the house, side slides up and down the other metal ladder. This crevasse is wide enough that it requires several of them, and they're tied together and then laid across the crevasse. And from your crevasse training, you know that using a ladder to bridge a crevasse, once somebody makes it to the other side, then they'll tie up the ladder, and for something that's been laid down by a guide, they would string some ropes across either side of it. And it's kind of difficult, but one of the ways that you can walk on a trail that's has been mapped out with ladders across the various crevasses in the snow is to you hold the rope. It's kind of got enough slack on it that you can basically to where you're holding the rope in either hand at your side, you can use the rope to steady yourself as you walk the bridge. So you'll have a rope in your right hand, a rope in your left hand, and that's how you'd walk across the bridge. In this case, there's no safety ropes. There's just the ladder themselves. And you can see that the trail where snow is packed down from somebody dragging a sled up, it ends at the ladder. And when you look across to the other side, Levi, you notice there's a place where you can see next to the ladder, the snow has been packed down again, and you can see that there's kind of ridges in where it's packed down, and it looks like the pattern that you would see on the bottom of one of those sleds that you pull across.
So they made it across.
Somebody's hauled the sled over the edge on the other side.
Someone crossed with the sled on the...
They would have to do it in pieces. They would have to carry like a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
Or maybe from the other side, they drag the sled into the crevasse and then pull it up out of. But you can see where the edge, the bank of the crevice on the other side has been packed down with that same pattern of what it looks like when the sled passes over the snow.
We should take a good
bearing
look
some load.
We should take a good look at the snowcat too, inside and out, and see if we can find any kind of clues.
Yeah, and is it still operable?
Yeah. Does it start?
So you're gonna try and start it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can turn the glow plugs on. After you let it warm up for a couple minutes, you're able to start the engine.
How much fuel does it have in it?
There's about half of a tank left.
Oh, cool.
All right.
And
So
who's the
I don't know what the
driver?
range on this thing is. It's the range. It's 15 miles or so. Maybe actually that was as the crow flies. So trek between Union Glacier and where it's currently sitting. You imagine you could at least go that far, but not being familiar with the snowcat, you wouldn't really know what range. You could only guess.
That's a question. How far are we from Union Glacier Camp in this point?
Like I said, as the crow flies, you're about 15 miles away.
Okay.
Well, dude, if we got half a tank, it's got to make it all the way back, right? I mean, it couldn't have. Just by the process of elimination, where I mean, if it left,
Yeah, you think so?
My
And it got
question
there.
is,
We're good.
With this crevasse is the only way to approach this peak.
Yeah, the peak is further in front of you or to the left of screen.
All right, so it's the only way to approach it. Gotcha.
So we'll
Is
just
there
use.
a key in this thing? Like, can we take the key out so nobody else can take it?
Yeah, you can take the key with you if you want.
Fuck yeah.
So otherwise, I mean, it looks like the other. I don't think you guys have been in a snowcat yet, but it looks like it's equipped for, as you would expect.
Oh, wait, I think you cut out on us there a little bit, Harry. Say that again.
Oh, I was just going to say that it's equipped the way that you would expect. There's not necessarily.
Yeah, it's got the luggage racks on it. Stuff.
Something different. Go ahead and roll a. Did somebody make their? So you, I don't know if we rolled specifically for the cat. So, Sean, you said Hugo's going to check it out. If anybody else.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Spot hidden.
check under the seats, and just look around and see if maybe whoever drove it out here left anything in it.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll spot hidden.
Negative.
Anybody else looking in the cat?
Yeah, Richard will move around a little bit.
Yeah, me too.
Grab keys.
Nice. 01.
Oh, dude.
All right. Very nice.
Whereas before.
You find Jimmy Hoffa in the trunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you remember that the doctor had on a particular scarf that he was wearing yesterday in the canteen? And you find that scarf under the driver's seat, Richard, when
Look.
you're looking around.
The scarf. That son of a bitch was here.
That bastard kidnapped that woman and came out here with her
Yeah.
for some reason, right?
He
Yeah.
roofied her because he wanted to do her in the pyramid.
After he's left this poor young kid out here for a week to fend for himself. This guy's a piece of
Yeah,
work.
something's wrong.
Obviously.
I asked the kid, because the kid's known him for a while, right?
Yes. The doctor is my family. Richard's my family.
Have you noticed any changes in Richard and his behavior? Has he left you like along this times before?
Oh, yeah. Every other week, he goes back to Union Glacier. Richard is Richard.
Okay.
He smiles.
I think we're talking a narrow.
But I don't know why he would leave me.
Shut up, Tom. Don't jinx us. The kid is not
Think
near
we're
Lava.
talking to
Cannot
near
be.
Lothotep.
The
no
kid is
fucking
near
way.
the top and he's laughing.
I mean, I will be honest. That's the first thing I thought when we first met him. But don't say it.
Did too, dude. Oh shit.
Don't will it in form.
Don't give Harry any ideas, okay?
Oh
Say it.
fuck. Alright.
All right.
Okay. So, I mean, we can cross this crevasse. We just use what we learned in today's, this morning's training. But we
want to take our stuff, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, we could just fashion the,
Oh, yeah.
we could fashion it in a way where, I could get across there probably without the ropes. And once I'm over there, we could string up some ropes.
Oh, yeah. You guys could definitely get across.
Yeah.
I mean, as part of the training that you did, you had to walk across, not one this wide, but you walked across one of these ladders that they would lay over a crevice.
And now
Of
that
course, you had the ropes, the safety ropes, to steady yourself.
and the pyramid's probably only less than an hour away from here.
That's right.
Okay. I got the keys in my pocket. Let's go. Bring our stuff, man. If he brought his stuff, then we should bring ours.
Oh, by the way, Harry, I'm taking video and photographs of all this
Who's
stuff.
he? Tom. You're talking about the doctor?
I'm talking about the doctor, yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming the doctor took all his stuff over there after he got out of the Hellcat with the woman.
He's dragging a body.
He's there. He's got to be at the
Hey,
pyramid by now.
I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt at this point.
Well, you say he's dragging a body. You think she's drugged or something, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, he drugged her. I mean, right? That's what he did. He drugged her, and now he's thrown her on this sled. And he's dragging her to this pyramid for God knows what purpose. Richard said.
That's insane.
It is insane.
This can't be even happening.
It is. Now you got a script. Talk about a script, man. This is, yeah.
All right, so
make sure you spell my name
as
right.
you're discussing this and it's coming to you in its full clarity of what it seems like is going on, go ahead and roll for sanity.
Okay.
Hugo's already passed his test, but everyone else
now, yeah.
can roll sanity.
Uh-oh. We should stop talking.
No.
No.
Yep.
I made it.
No.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
well.
so for Dr. Yig and Richard, you lose 1 point of sanity each. The situation's very unnerving. It seems like it's a little,
Why?
as somebody said, it's crazy.
It is crazy.
This can't be happening. This can't be happening.
Yeah, right.
I just changed.
And the others of you are disturbed by the situation, but not, you're not convinced that it's maybe what it looks like.
They just haven't fully wrapped their minds around the horror. Don't worry, it's coming.
We don't know if the doctor has any bad intentions.
Uh-huh.
No.
Or whatever other justifications you want to try and give to yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I guess we should keep an eye on the kid. Ooh. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Starting to get a little paranoid. A little paranoia is creeping in.
Looking at Aziza with one eyebrow raised, and he looks back at you with one eyebrow raised.
Yep.
Had the shotgun at hip height, right at the kid's head. Keep walking.
Jeez.
I don't know about you guys, but with Hugo, the paranoia is starting to creep in. I'm looking at these lights in the sky. I'm like, this is not good. Not good at all. And I'm taking pictures and video of everything. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm taking pictures too. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that's probably where we should stop for this evening, given that it's almost 10
Agreed.
o'clock. So thank you
Good place.
for hanging in there, everybody.
no, it was fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Harry.
Like
That
I
was
said,
fun.
the suspense, I can't stand the suspense at this point.
I know. You can see
Very
it
nice.
coming. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
Well, I think my point
It's
was
so
when I
bad.
said I'm filming everything, it's like when the shit does hit the fan, it should be on video. Whatever
Exactly.
happens, it should be on video.
Awesome.
Excellent. That was fun, guys. Thanks, Harry.
Okay.
Very fun.
Yeah, good shit, man.
Thank you.
All right,
Harry.
thanks, gentlemen. I appreciate you playing my game. And have a great week.
Great.
Yeah, you too.
You
You
too.
too.
All right.
And
All right,
I'll
guys.
post the
Talk to you
video
later.
so Kyle can catch up.
Oh, yeah. That'd
Okay.
be perfect.
All right.
Good
All
call.
right, guys.
See you guys next time.
Yeah.
All right,
good
see
night.
ya.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Bye-bye.